Jim.
Oh.
That's how I keep my sanity.
See,
so
I hit the buffet.
And what I do is you might find the same thing enjoyable. I listen to books on tape when I exercise.
I do that too.
I do a half hour to 2 hours a day usually of cardio, and I'll also lift weights a few days a week, do yoga, things like that. But listening to books I listen to books in French, so it's a good opportunity if you want to learn a foreign language. Make that time productive. Stimulate your brain while you're stimulating your body, because there is nothing healthier for your brain, nothing, than an active lifestyle. You want to maintain your ideal weight and an active lifestyle. And my job here, the most important thing, it's my brain. So I need to take care of my brain, or I'm not going to be able to remember all the multitude and myriad of facts that I need to talk about to do a good job on your behalf. The reason why a lot of folks are probably scratching their head, okay, we're going from friendly flora to cruciferous vegetables. It's an interesting message that this product has. Cruciferous vegetables are without question the healthiest vegetables to consume. And there's something that we consume as frequently as possible at home. We even put them in we don't drink juice. So we don't even make what I would call smoothies. We actually make fruit and vegetable juice at home, but using the blender. We don't use a juicer, so we're eating the whole fruit and vegetable. But cruciferous vegetables, beyond the health benefits that are derived from the special nutrients, the phytonutrients they contain, where they're also incredibly beneficial, is because they are the favorite food of our friendly flora. So our microflora love when we eat healthy, and we keep our microflora even healthier when we eat healthy. The typical things that we eat as Americans, and I think it's things like pizza, French fries, alcohol, sodas. These things represent ice cream. These things represent, I think, the ones I just outlined probably represent the majority of calories Americans consume. They contain virtually no nutrition at all. Yet that's what we consume. And the other bad thing about these foods, they do not support our friendly flora. So the friendly flora that we depend on to move through this world comfortably in terms of digestion, safely in terms of keeping the bad things out, that friendly flora is not being fed well, which is why it underscores the importance of constantly repopulating that friendly flora with a product like Ultimate Friendly Flora. But our cruciferous vegetable product, this is a product I wanted to make for over 30 years, but it took that long for the specialists in really the chemistry of these vegetables to be able to extract their most beneficial, their healthiest components. And so it took that long to create this product. This product has only existed for about 3 or 4 years, but it's a small, soft, easy to swallow capsule that contains extremely high concentrations of the glucosinolates, of the components that make and define the benefits of cruciferous vegetables.
I should also point out, I don't know if there's another airing plan for the last show or not, but this is extremely limited. We're in the hundreds on all the sizes. So I'll break that down for you real quickly. Remember, when Andrew's here, he only does the special pricing and the free shipping during those few days. Remember, he's only here 4 times a year. So he chooses to make all of his items, they're almost like little mini today's specials. Holy cow, we're not kidding. That is easily a today's special savings on the cruciferous extracts. So you can choose the 30, the 60, 180, or 360. Of course, flex pay available on our largest sizes. I take this product every day religiously. I absolutely love it. You know, in many cases, it's a reminder for me that I need to be getting more cruciferous vegetables into my diet. But moreover, this is not like the dried vegetable products that you might see in your grocery store aisle. These are standardized extracts and designed in such a way for you to reap those powerful benefits. Only Andrew Lessman could do it this way, but in a wonderful, small, simple, easy to swallow capsule.
Others can do it. They just don't.
They just don't. Exactly.
No, other companies could do this. And just on this chart next to me, it's important to really see what's in each capsule. And each capsule is small, soft, easy to swallow capsule, no additives. We start off with broccoli extract, which is standardized to 1.2% sulforaphane. Sulforaphane and the glucosinolates are what really define the benefits of cruciferous vegetables. Although if we go down to red cabbage, you actually get some anthocyanins. Anthocyanins are the red pigments that we see in red wine or in grape skin or things like bilberry, black elder. So it's interesting. Mother Nature has these wonderful combinations of these beneficial compounds. So broccoli extract, red cabbage extract, Mustard seed extract, extremely high in glucosinolates. Wasabi extract. Wasabi, which is that green spice you see in Japanese restaurants when you get sushi. Wasabi is a cruciferous vegetable. Brussels sprouts extract and kale extract. So when you look at this, each capsule delivers not less than 8,000 micrograms. That's 8 milligrams, which is a lot of glucosinolates, and more than 1,000 micrograms of sulforaphane. That's per capsule. So small, soft, easy to swallow capsule. It's a perfect partner with our Ultimate Friendly Flora, because when you deliver these ingredients, you deliver the components that our Friendly Flora love. And if nothing else, hopefully what this does, and I know it does at our household, it reminds us how healthy and important these ingredients are. What's often said as an excuse, and I remember this from 35, 36 years ago when I started my company, that people would say, the anti-vitamin people would say, oh, if people know that they can get their nutrition from vitamins, they'll stop eating healthy. The interesting thing you find is that people who rely on a healthy vitamin, they tend to eat healthier because they understand and respect the quality of those ingredients. So it's just the opposite. So hopefully a product like this reinforces and underscores the importance of eating healthy, just like eating omega-3s. Once people start embracing the benefits of omega-3s, I think they eat fish more often.